Yo, I got this new Under Armour hat.
Yo, shut up! We're doing a podcast.
30% off Under Armour shit. Hoodie. I got the water resistant hoodie.
Oh, nice.
You see that shit? It fucking bounces off. It's like,
it bounces off. Like, hey, rain. And it goes somebody else.
Yo,
like,
no, it's insane. Like, I fucking put the hoodie on, went outside, and was like dumping water on my head. It's insane.
Why would you do that?
Because it rolls right
Why
off.
didn't you just wait for it to rain?
Because it was like my mind was blown.
He's like, no way that this Under Armour has plus 10 water resistance.
I was like, this is bullshit.
Oh yeah, guys, we're starting the podcast.
I think we should keep that.
Yeah, let's keep it going. All
right, guys, welcome to the Ammp Podcast. I'm Phil, joined here by the usual, assholes. I got Merkel here on my right.
Hello, I am Merkel.
He's asshole number one. Actually, he's the only asshole. I got Troina here on my left from Legend of Mike and Bill.
Major Glory.
Wrong. And we have Anthony across from me. What's going on?
Hello.
So, that's everybody who's in the podcast. Yes.
Fun times
had by all.
What about that guy in the corner staring at us? Not playing.
No, it's just Joe.
Alright, so, to start off today, what games are you guys playing?
Ooh.
Let's start with you, Troina.
Let's start off with Troina.
Because you were so interested in this topic.
Yeah,
I've only been like 9 games in the last 2 weeks.
Are you serious? How is that possible? It's the funniest thing. I was actually thinking to myself, oh, we have a gaming podcast. What have I been doing in gaming? Then I'm like, I suck as a gamer.
Well, I got some dust on my N64. Let's see. I beat Ratchet & Clank Future Quest for Booty because it came with my Ratchet & Clank Into the Nexus, which I platinumed also.
Platinumed everyone. Platinumed it.
Exactly. Time out.
Main point.
Hold on. Time out. When you say
can't keep
platinum,
timing people out.
Yeah, you only get 7 timeouts, bro.
All right.
Can you count?
Okay.
1 timeout per period.
What the hell does platinumed mean?
100%. Like you get every.
Oh my god!
Can't you just every achievement.
Can you just say, "Oh, 100% of the game," like normal people?
That's too many syllables, bro.
Okay. All right.
That's like as many syllables as platinum.
Platinum sounds more accomplished.
Yeah, it does.
Sounds too high,
better than gold.
So well, you can get gold trophies easily. But I was gonna say the game's $30, so it's pretty cheap generally.
I know,
but
it got good reviews, but I think they sent it to die considering it came out the week of PS4. And it was
they did send it to die. You know why? It's comparable to the first Ratchet & Clank. Like, it's not the best one. It's pretty short too, but it's like it's still Ratchet & Clank. It's still funny. It's got quirk, and the controls still rock. Other than that, let's see. I beat Riku's Story and Chain of Memories Kingdom Hearts. So
I thought that was on like Game Boy or something.
Yeah, Chain of Memories was a Game Boy game, GBA game. Oh. Then they made Chain of Memories in 2007 for the PS2, and then it got released for Kingdom Hearts 1.5 HD remix. So technically, if I would say the whole sentence, like, yeah, I just beat Kingdom Hearts HD 1.5 remix, Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories Rebirth/Rebirth. That's literally the name of the title.
I think the last half of that was kind of redundant. Rebirth/Rebirth.
No, it's Reverse/Rebirth.
Reverse/Rebirth?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, say that 5 times fast. I also beat Legend of Zelda Oracle of Seasons.
Which one is that for?
That's Game Boy Color.
Yeah, it's a Game Boy Color. I got it for free when I ordered shitty-ass Link Between Worlds.
Is it really that bad?
It's
oh, come on.
Well, okay.
Is Link Between Worlds even out yet?
Yeah, it's been out. It came out when 3D World came out. But, like, Link Between Worlds, okay, it's only worse because they dare mention Link to the Past stuff, and it's not even close to being as good as it.
It's supposed to be the sequel, quote-unquote.
But not really. It's on the lower echelon of Zelda. Like, Zelda's been going downhill lately, to tell you the truth. Like, this game is ridiculously easy. It's just not fun. There's no... You know how, like, in every dungeon you go to, you have to get the map treasure, the treasure with the map? They give it to you automatically. Yeah. Just... like that. Like, they figure everyone's so stupid, and they can't actually get it.
Don't forget they're not targeting you. They're targeting, like, 8-year-olds.
Yeah, they've been doing this for, like, the last, 4 Zeldas. It's been awful. Like,
they're not targeting you anymore. They don't care about you.
Yeah, but then you go on every internet forum, tell me that everyone's like, oh, I'm going to get a Wii U with Zelda U coming out. It's going to be mad dark.
Or Zelda U. God, that just sounds so weird to me.
Yeah.
Like, I can deal with Mario 64, but I can't deal with Mario U.
Super Mario U.
Super Luigi U.
Yeah. Yeah, Super Luigi U, bro. Come on. It's like an insult, but...
It's not an insult. Luigi's the best ever.
Whoa. Mario's the best.
Yo, seriously.
Let's take this outside, Phil.
You want to take this outside? Let's go!
Clap, close door. But,
fighting noises.
Let's see, what else? I beat Uncharted Vita as well. Got a Vita, derp.
Did you platinum that as well?
I'm about to.
Did you hack your Vita?
No, it's not
can't.
possible yet.
Okay.
It would be so amazing. Yeah, how amazing
time
would it be just to hack the Wii?
I don't feel that there's a need for it, just because like it's cool.
We get to pay for things.
See, but I don't. I joined GameFly, so that's pretty awesome. So if I want a game, I could just rent it and then be done with it. And the fact that PlayStation Plus, they give you good enough games, like, eventually anyway. So it's like...
So you have GameFly. See, I don't know. I can't not own a game. I don't know. It's like
right?
It's against my religion, you know?
It's just weird. It's like, oh, I'm playing this game. I really enjoy it. I want it maybe like 3 years later if I want to play it.
Can you buy them from GameFly?
Yeah. So that's the cool thing. So, like, you could rent it and be like, oh, yeah, I really like this game. All you have to do is log into your account and click keep, and then they just charge your credit card.
Wow, that's actually really cool. I didn't know about that. I know you pay per monthly fee, because I was thinking, like, some games, I feel like the renting works, because it's like, alright, I want to take a risk. I'm interested in this game, but it's not like, oh, it's a Mario game, I'm going to buy it and have it because it's a Mario game, you know? I'm not selling this back ever. It's like, hey, I'm going to buy, I don't know, Frank's Ocean Adventure or something. It looked cool.
Specifically Frank's Ocean Adventure.
Frank, not Johnny's Ocean Adventure, the DLC. Alright, but it's like, alright, I'm going to take a chance. If it's really good, then you, like, buy it.
It's $15 a month, and I think if you pay $20 a month, then you can get 2 titles out at the same time. So
can you keep them forever, or you only have them for the month? Can you like roll it over? And then you send them in so you get a new one.
You keep them as long as you want until you're ready to send it back.
Oh, wow. That's actually pretty cool. I'm actually interested in it.
Think about it. It's $15, and it's instead of paying $60 for a game that you're going to beat in 8 hours, you pay $15, and then you'll beat it in like 2 weekends, and then you can send it back.
Yeah, but like, what's the deal with like new games? It's like, oh, new game just came out, boom, ready to go. Or like, a couple of weeks, months.
Depending on their availability, it hasn't been that bad, and I haven't been like, oh man, I have to play it right now, type of thing. Okay. But you know, if you could wait 2 weeks, it's not a big deal.
The games you really want,
see, that's what I was gonna say. I'm just looking at Troy, and Troy's like, no way, I can wait 2 weeks.
See,
no way.
What?
I thought the same way about buying games up until this generation, the next gen, quote unquote, whatever. Yeah. Just for the fact that it's
like... next gen, you mean PS4? As this gen?
Okay,
no, it's hard to clarify that. We're not in between.
So this is the current gen
now.
Technically it is, because all around.
Xbox One.
I felt the same way that I always bought games like, oh, I want that game. I'll buy it. And then, Phil came with me. I went to GameStop, and I had a stack of games, and I was like, I'd never played these after I finished them. They were like PS3 games and 360 games, and I'm like, if I get the new consoles, I can't play them. So there's no point for me to have them. So yeah. I know Phil likes to have his games and like.
And I would have totally bought Halo 4 off of you for the record. I may already have a copy.
No,
of the
you
game,
need to buy.
I always need a second copy.
No, you need to buy the Game of the Year edition that's out for $30.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah, it's been out. So you get all the costumes, all the maps, everything.
Well, hot damn.
And the new stances. So that's the most important thing.
Stance.
That's the only one I need. America. That guy likes America and he likes Halo. He's a good human. Okay.
One of those stances are so stupid.
Is that really a stance?
Yeah, they added new stances to that game.
Oh my god, you're being serious. That's hilarious.
Some of them are like arms folded, Chief. America, Chief. Heil, Chief.
Does it have like the
arm wrestling Chief. Broski Chief. Okay.
Yeah. It's like this, like his leg up.
8th grade school photo, Chief.
Just awkward like a flannel shirt.
In a horrible background. Alright, I did say I beat Sonic Lost World, and I feel like we already know that, but I feel like I'm forgetting the game I beat. I've beaten so many.
What you're trying to say is...
Pokemon Wild.
He plays a lot of shit. Next! Who's next? Anthony, what are you playing?
No way, I'm also playing Wind Waker and Super Mario 3D World. They're at the very end.
Okay.
You didn't beat... I thought you beat Super Mario 3D World.
I refused to beat it without my brother. Like, I wanted to co-op the whole thing.
Oh, man. You're such a good fucking guy, man. You're so good.
I know, girl.
I've just got a PS4.
Yeah!
Woo! Wait a minute, I heard this news on the first podcast.
No. He said he was gonna buy a PS4.
Oh!
I finally bought one.
Oh!
And we have a controller right over there. And it feels like pure sex.
And that's from an Xbox.
Yo, seriously, it's so
It really feels really good. And I am an Xbox kid, but go on, Anthony. What were you gonna...
Oh, so I finally found a PS4. It was like, I walked by a GameStop, and I was like, let me see, just for shits and giggles. And then...
As you shit and giggled, it was there.
Yeah. At 12:30 in the afternoon, I was like, do you have any PS4s? He's like, yeah, we just got them. So I was like, all right, I'll take one.
One perfect time. There's a truck that just had them. Boom.
I swear to God, there was a UPS truck right in front.
What?
And he's like, yeah, we just got them. And I was like, all right.
Just shipped in. Your timing is flawless.
Have you been tracking this? No.
Tracking number Z18.
What'd you go with it?
I didn't buy anything yet.
So you got Resogun.
Resogun, of course.
Oh, so you spent $400 for Resogun.
Yeah, pretty much. And a really good DVD player.
Oh,
Blu-ray player. Sorry.
That's cool.
Resogun's pretty awesome. For the guys that are not in the know, it's a shmup. It's a shoot 'em up. instead of going vertically, you go left to right, and it's pretty awesome. And it's just
it's like Darius Twins or Gradius or something
Hold
like
on,
that.
I'm gonna exercise.
Is it sort of like House of the Dead, where it's like you're on a rail shooter? Like you don't actually move the character, you just aim.
No, you're a ship.
You're a ship.
Oh, you're a ship.
And
Okay.
you move up and down.
Oh,
like,
I
here's
got
the screen. You're like,
Yeah.
Okay.
You're in
it's like Star Fox.
No, Star Fox is behind the back.
Yeah.
It harkens back to like the old like
Darius
arcade
Twin,
games.
Gradius, like that.
See, like I don't know the names, but I know.
Oh, yeah.
I know the games. It's like imagine you're at an arcade, right? And you have pretty much a stick and a button, and then you have a ship at the bottom, and on the top you have
the enemies.
Oh, I gotcha.
Oh my god, you're talking about like the old school Alien?
Yeah, but it's not up down. It's going left right. This one.
Yeah, kind
Because
of.
there's two versions of it. Like the arcade one, he's right. Like you're looking down, you're like that. I was gonna say it also comes with $10 PSN card.
Oh yeah, so I threw that in my wallet.
Excellent.
Nice.
So when I want something, I'll buy it.
And then of course you have PSN, and you already had it for the year, I'm assuming. So.
Oh yeah, I bought it for.
So now you have
for
that.
Resogun.
Now you have the 30 days free. You can try to sell someone.
No, I threw that in. I was like, let me get 13 months instead of the 12.
You know what? This works out. But now that you have that, also with the $10 card, you probably can get a PSN game for free and stuff. Like,
but yeah, like I don't know what I want yet, considering the launch lineup. I'll definitely play
not
Killzone.
the best.
It's not the best, but I'll definitely get Killzone from GameFly eventually, but
Good call.
maybe in a week or so, whatever. But yeah, I'm happy with it. It's awesome. It's a great system.
And that controller.
Yes.
I was gonna say are you looking at Assassin's Creed 4 or whatever? I'd say.
No, I played it on 360.
Oh, you played it on 360, right? I was gonna say everyone's at 60 FPS and beautiful.
I'm completely done with the last generation, just because like I played what I needed to play and I'm done. Like
Watch Dogs is last generation.
Well, I'll play. If it's good, I'll play it on the next generation.
I thought Watch Dogs was supposed to be amazing.
No, it looks. It got delayed. It's supposed to be out already.
Yeah, which is not. It's not.
Well, what's the story
same
behind
thing
that?
as Donkey Kong. They're both coming out in February. They're both.
Why did they do that? They shoot the bet on a release?
Because Grand Theft Auto 5 came out, and then
okay.
And then
the world.
when games are supposed to go gold, and that means go to print, they were like, oh no, so they were like, oh, we have to delay it now. So I think
it's a marketing thing. It's not they're gonna make the game better. The game's done.
Oh, okay. All right.
It's like those day one 1.01 patches. Hey, here's the game unfinished. We'll just update it later. All right, whatever. Like that pisses me off. I don't want to buy a game to wait 20 minutes to wait to update. Like just give me my final product and then update it after somebody hacks the game and realize you messed up somewhere.
So yeah, that's pretty much what I've been playing, and it's a very good game, and it's very repetitive, but it's one of those games. It's a score-based game, so you try to beat your score every time you play, and it's just fun. It looks amazing.
We just slammed the table, Troy!
Oh, and SimCity. I bit like the SimCity that
What's
everybody for PC. The SimCity that everybody hated.
Whoa, which one?
The one that came out in like March.
Okay, because the last SimCity I played was like SimCity 4 or something.
Yeah, that was
Is
like
that
the
the
last
thing
good
with
one.
those things, those human things?
No, dude, no. All right, look, you're not a PC person, right? But SimCity 4000.
I have
the
Microsoft
SimCity,
Word.
Right. The SimCity games is great because it's like, all right, so you're the mayor of this place, and it's just like landscape, and you're like, all right, build the roads,
and you have to build the city.
Yeah, like you put a power plant, you put the power lines.
So it's like StarCraft, but not really.
No.
Like Roller Coaster Tycoon.
I didn't play
Yeah,
that.
not really.
That's when you make a roller coaster, though, right?
No, dude, Roller Coaster
Yes,
Tycoon.
but with Sims, what you do is you enclose them in a room where they can't get out, and you watch them slowly die.
No, that's not. It's The Sims. We're talking about Sim City, which is strictly a city building game. Okay.
Can I
It's
lock
ridiculous
people?
and a waste of money.
No, it's awesome, dude. Because you can like.
Can I like block the ports and just watch this city like decay and everyone die?
Absolutely. That's what you do after you build a giant city. It's like, I feel.
You launch like a nuke outside, all the radiation comes in, and it's
Dude, no, this is what you do, okay? You start the game, there's nothing there, you build the roads, the power plant, blah, blah, blah.
You build humanoids, or they just come?
They come.
Okay.
It's like, okay, here's little houses, blah, 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 blah. And then you build it up, and then it's like, oh shit, skyscrapers and fucking crazy ass shit. And then all of a sudden, at a certain point.
Like, I keep thinking little Timmy's walking a dog, and it just comes out of the ground. Or he's like in the middle of the park.
So it's like, okay, so like you got all the industry, you got the big skyscrapers, and like at a certain point, you can't help it. You just get bored, and you're like, okay, what do I do with myself now? So you're like, all right, I'm gonna destroy the fucking city. It's great.
Yeah.
You can go like alien attacks. And
Yeah,
shit. It's hilarious.
You do like meteor strikes.
Yeah.
I think there's a Godzilla one. Like,
yeah, it's awesome because you're like, oh, that was fun. Let's destroy it.
Yeah.
You know, that's how it works.
So So that's it for me, really.
So how was that anyway? The new one.
I wasn't very good at the older SimCity games.
But what did they change actually?
Oh, it was the always online thing. That's why everyone bitched and complained. So like,
you can't single player? What?
Technically you can, but you have to be connected to their servers, the single player, which is retarded.
That doesn't make any sense.
I hate the
why would you
Xbox One old method where it's like online.
Why would you buy like a hard copy of a game or in the virtual LAN in Steam and then like not be able to play it unless you have internet?
This is my thing. Is like I was very against the game when it first came out. I was like, oh, the game's gonna suck, whatever. Which at the beginning it did suck,
which is totally true.
Yeah, my claims were correct.
It had connection issues and whatever. So the game came out in March, and it's 9 months later. So I was like, all right, screw it. It's on sale. It was on sale for like $30. I'm like, I really want to play it just to see, and it's not bad. Like I played it a few times, and I didn't save my city just because I kept doing stuff wrong, so like it takes a while to get like, all right, you have to set up this industry first to make you the money,
it's really
and then
nice.
you can set up this, and it's like a step-by-step process.
You know what I always just do in SimCity 4? It's like, you always lose money. It's so fucking hard until you know what to do.
Yep.
So what I did was, like, it's like, okay, here's where they live, and then I put like a giant-ass road to where the factories were, and I put a toll bridge in the middle. So I made it like, okay, it's like $20 if you want to go to work and back every day. I made so much money.
That is pure evil.
I was just left town like, this mayor is a prick.
That was fun times.
So we'll count that as what Merc was playing.
Yes, I'll count that as well. I actually played it the other day, actually.
See, it didn't work out.
Yeah. I've also been playing Europa Universalis 4, which we talked about last time, a long time ago. That's really fun, but that's not what these people play.
No,
it's strategy.
It's a very niche game.
It's so awesome.
What's that? What does niche mean again?
It's like
Niche.
very specific.
Specific for these people.
Specific taste.
These people. I went into the definition. These people. Merc's picture is right there.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
I look in the back. Warning. Only for these people. Oh, ESAR rating.
Oh, fuck this shit. Throw it on the floor.
Not Merkle.
Yeah, no, it's really fun though. It's like it's a take over the world game, so naturally it's amazing for me.
Yeah, Merc does those things.
He is German.
It's really fun. What are we playing on the channel? I forgot.
We are playing Batman Arkham Origins, which is fucking awesome.
It is.
Well, everyone hated it though.
Really?
Well, I think maybe the thing affected the score. You didn't get that good review. People were like,
did I tell you I finished it?
Yeah, you did.
Oh, yeah.
It's just
I
a good
liked
game.
it. I played it.
I thought it was a good story.
I did the boss fight against Bonnie.
Bonnie?
Bonnie.
Bono.
I have to say though, like the game itself, I thought was okay, but I thought the boss fights in the game were amazing. Like the Deathstroke fight was unbelievably fun. Like once you figure them out, it's just cool because like, oh shit, it's Deathstroke.
I heard it's very Metroidvania, this game. Like
yeah, you get equipment, but like even the other ones too, you get equipment.
Yeah, dude, you know how much shit equipment he gets in all the fucking games? We're playing Arkham City and he's like, oh, look at this build I have. I've got 30 different things. Let me figure out what I need here.
They always disappear behind his cape because he always puts it like that.
Like his cape has a couch, but you can't really see it.
He got a fanny pack on his ass. That's where he keeps all his shit. But yeah, just we've been playing like Arkham Origins.
The fighting
Injustice.
system though is
Injustice. We're doing Injustice. Yes, that's pretty fun.
Dude,
it's not as good on Xbox. We said that last time
Yeah.
because the controller for Xbox and Fighters is not that good.
Yeah, it's quite a poop, yes.
Yeah, but Injustice is fun.
And the ultimate moves in Injustice are insane. Have you seen any of them?
Yeah,
I see it.
It's like oh my god! Every time we see it, it's like an event.
Oh yeah,
awesome.
we were playing some Killer Instinct. Yo, you guys gotta play it. I'm just gonna take Billy's Xbox. We'll just play it.
To play Killer Instinct.
Sorry,
Just
Bill.
everyone play as Jago though.
Yeah,
Because that's the only character.
Unless Billy throws out $30 to get everyone else, we're all playing as Jago in that one stage.
That's so stupid though. Here, this game is free to play with one character.
And
you have to
one-
buy
no, dude,
everyone.
that's-
You
Really?
can play online though.
No, dude, that's-
and you can get the training mode though. That's cool though.
No, but dude, it's genius because
It's not genius.
free.
It's a big dick move.
Yeah,
No,
it's
it's
kind of
not.
a dick.
It's not.
not
It's
a
not
dick
free. You have
It's
to
a-
shell out $30 to get the full game.
You know what it is?
Oh,
You basically get a trial version of the game.
I thought it was
No,
like,
you get like a special trial. You can play online and build up your rank. And if you love Jago and that's the only character you're ever gonna use, then it's perfect for
Well,
you.
I want to play as Cinder. Okay.
Cinder. He's not in it yet.
Cinder.
What do you mean yet?
He's
Oh,
like-
that's so stupid. They're
It's only-
incrementing release. That's
Well,
oh
some
my
of 'em-
god.
Fulgore January.
Alright, so you're telling
Fulgore's a
me
beast.
you pony up $30, you get the game
And
with
all the
two
stages.
playable characters.
No. If you put 30, you get every character in every stage.
So what do you?
You
So
get
it's free
everything.
though. Then it's free the game.
No, the game
What
is
the fuck are
free.
you talking about?
$30 is not free. Last time
Well,
I
all right,
checked.
time out. All right. So what? How do you get the
When
game
you
with
buy-
only two characters?
When you buy the Xbox One,
You only get one
you
character.
get Killer Instinct. But
yeah, so it's free.
no, shut up and listen. But
You get 2 characters.
Phil, don't slap Mark.
every character except for Jago is locked, and you can't unlock them unless you pay.
But it's free to play as Django if you want.
First of all,
You
the
can't
key is
talk to me, a
silent.
PC guy. They have these free-to-play Sim City and then toilet games and take over my bathroom game. Okay. Like, no, get out of my bathroom. Nope, I took it over my PC. Okay.
But it's free. No, that's
No,
not
it's
a dick
not
move.
free.
That is not a dick move.
It is
That
a
is
dick move.
absolutely a dick move.
No, it's like, look at this game. Dangle, 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 carrot.
No, but that's exactly what it is. It's a glorified demo. It's like, you know
Yeah.
what? I really like this game, so I'll shell out. Hold on a second.
Yeah.
You pay per character, or do you buy them all in a bundle?
You can pay for it, or you can just buy them all in one
Oh,
package.
so either way.
Yeah, but I think it
That's
costs
huge.
more buying each thing separate because you can buy, like, this character gets this stage as well. You know what I mean? Like, you buy a character in the
So
stage.
it's a
get them
dude.
all.
It's a glorified demo. So
Yeah.
if you really like the game, I'll shell.
It's half
shell
a
out-
game, and you
No,
gotta pay for
dude.
the other half.
It's-
That's what's
yeah, but-
bullshit.
but
about
like
it.
But you can live with the
Hold on.
free game.
Hold
though.
on.
That's the one
No,
thing.
no, but this
you
is
can
the
live
thing.
with it.
No,
Yeah.
see, I would understand how pissed off you'd be if it's like, oh, it's $20 to get this part first, and then you have to pay for the rest.
No, you still have
But
to
it's
pay
like,
more
no,
because
they
more
give you
characters
free.
are coming out later. It's best to wait really late. Like, Full
Well,
Metal
yeah,
comes
but
out in January,
yeah, but
so if you
still-
shelled out 30
Okay,
now,
all right. So I shell out the money for my whatever
but then the
system.
next guy's coming out, you're going to want him because he's
Oh,
awesome.
yeah, all right, but I mean, like for me, let's say I bought it. I have no idea what this game is. It's like, okay, cool, a free game. Let me play as this whatever character. And I'm like, da, ba, 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 you know, and then I'm like, okay, it's really cool. Let me buy it. Genius move, then, like you said.
Yeah, no, it
Perfect
works
demo.
like that. I
Yeah,
think demos
but
should be like
that's not
that.
that's not a dick move.
It's
It kinda
it's
is, though.
genius, but it's a giant middle finger to the consumer.
Yeah,
it's not.
Free to play is the biggest dick thing you can do.
But you know what though?
How
When
is
you
it a
have
dick
been-
thing? I
Would
don't
you have
understand.
been happier if the game cost, $50 and they made you buy it right out the gate?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Are
and
you
have
serious?
everything in it. Yes.
But what if you had no demo? So what if the game could have fucking sucked and then you would have never known?
Yeah. Still.
Demos come out for every single game though.
Yeah, okay, I'm
Apparently not.
sensing-
Xbox One has like no demos in the demo.
What?
Yeah.
It doesn't, man.
Yeah.
Xbox One.
I don't understand why you're so mad at this. It's like
Okay,
that's
free
so
to play is
perfect.
like this. Dude, we're giving you a game. Oh shit, we got a free game.
Yeah,
Hey,
but
guess what? There's nothing in it, and
it's
you
like-
constantly have to pay us for
It's,
more
it's
stuff.
not a free game. It's
No.
40%
Yeah.
of a free game.
Hold on a second. You guys are taking free to play completely, I think, out of context. Free to play has been popularized in the past couple of years with MMOs, and MMOs. This is how you can break it
but
apart.
they have monthly subscriptions too, MMOs.
Of course, but the way they do free to play is that they give you the entire game, so you could play from 1 to level 50, let's say, without spending a dime, if you so choose. But if you spend money, you can get perks and whatever. That's true free to play. You're getting a full game. It's just up to you if you want to spend the
But
money.
see, there's freedom in that MMO. I could beat the whole game and go some other way. I could pick different classes, but I won't have all the same perks as the guy with the same class. This game, if I'm playing online
but-
and I have every character and Phil doesn't every stage, I'm like, Shh, Phil beat me as Jago. I'm not like, go Jago. I'm just gonna be Thunder and kick his ass. And Phil's like, well, I'll be Jago Color too.
I'll be the yellow Jago.
Oh my god. It's no.
But the thing is,
That is not a
And
dick move.
MMOs, everybody get all their money off these monthly subscriptions. I wanted Final
Look,
Fantasy
no, look.
14 too, and then I found out it costs $10 to buy the game. Then
Yeah.
it's $15 per month to play.
Yeah, no, look,
Thank you.
MMOs are just totally different. Because, I mean, it's like a whole different mindset, dude. It's not like, okay, I feel like playing Assassin's Creed today, or whatever, or like Call of Duty, online for free. It's like, people get fucking lost in that
It's
shit.
a
Like,
job.
you've heard, yeah,
Oh, like in South Park.
like lost. Yeah, exactly. Like South
Mom,
Park.
bring the toilet bucket.
Where's my shovel?
I played a couple MMOs in my time, and
Oh, please, you're what, like 25?
I'm playing MMO.
24 tomorrow.
Oh, see, he's fucking. You're a year older than us. A year and a half, maybe.
I played a bunch of different MMOs, and it feels like a job, which is not fun, if that makes any sense. Is like, because if you pay $15 a month, you feel like you have to play. Otherwise, you're wasting money. And I've played, I played WoW, so I've played, for a couple months and paid the $15, and then I had no time, so then I stopped. And then I played Star Wars: The Old Republic. I had a free month. I blew through the game in a month. I end gamed it, and then I was like, okay, I'm done. There's nothing else for me to do, so I didn't pay anything for that. Guild Wars 2, on the other hand, has no subscription, so the game is free. So you just buy the game once, and then that's it.
Mm-hmm.
Free MMO, but you can buy perks or whatever. Gems, I think they call
Oh,
it.
that's like that shooting game that's at the free-to-play one that everyone plays, Team Fortress or something?
Oh, yeah. Team
Oh,
Fortress.
yeah,
You
same
just buy
idea.
guns, right?
Yo,
But
Team Fortress is so fucking cracked out. I tried playing it once and I was just like, what the fuck
it's
is
very
going
easy.
on
But I
here?
feel like that one. I feel the fairest free to play. It's like, all right, I'm gonna buy these guns.
No,
and it's
yeah.
like, I'm better than you because I have these guns. It's like, well, that's not fair because now everyone bought games and I refuse to buy the guns. You know
Yeah,
what
no,
I
but
mean?
that
I'm just gonna stick with the pistol the whole time.
Yeah.
No, but that's like a free to play game. That's like true.
That's the
like
truest
the
free to
best.
play. I
Yeah.
think.
But
Like,
if you look at it like an MMO, they're giving you the whole game experience.
Yeah.
So it's not like they're holding anything back really. Like you can go to this misty mountain and decide to go quest whatever. Maybe a little harder for you because you're missing some sort of equipment. But if you put in the effort to save up enough gold to buy the new equipment
exactly.
instead of just buying gold with real money type of thing.
I don't know. I've always felt like I'd rather unlock it and then instead of paying real bucks. I've seen that before. They've been doing that now for people who suck at games. It's like at Persona 4 Arena, a game I beat. Okay, I had to get this expert challenge. It took me 2 weeks straight. Okay, every day I woke up, did this challenge, fail. I was like, Jesus Christ. But then they go like this. I went to the PS store and I was like, I wanted to see what extra costumes. Like, hey, you could buy the unlocked thing. Like, when you unlock this, you get a little broadcast person who tells you, like, whoa, what a combo. You always get a different person. It's like, you can unlock this in the game, it says in special words, or you can buy it for $2. And I've seen people online I played and they've had it for $2. And I'm going their trophies and they haven't even beat all the expert challenges. So I'm like, these people bought not the achievement. They're claiming they beat that, and I feel that's bullshit. Now that these things
It's instant gratification.
Yeah,
especially.
No, but that's also freaking genius. That's like, boom, $2 in the bag, gaming people.
100%, because they're gonna be people out there that are not gonna spend every single day. It's like, oh cool, I could buy it for a couple bucks. It's like
that's lame.
What's
man.
the point in buying an achievement, or not even an achievement? What's the point in buying
the unlock of the
just-
achievement without getting the achievement?
Yeah, what's the point in that? It's like, hey, look at everybody at my fucking file share thing. I got this thing totally by myself without help from anyone.
Except my credit card.
Exactly.
And my mom.
Mom, what's the credit card number? I gotta be over 18, Mom.
You have to do it. Alright, let's talk some news though.
Yo, but with regards to the MMOs though, I mean like
News.
No, but
I
seriously.
agree.
No, but with that stuff, like, it's so like, cause I played one once, like way back in the day, and I was like fat and had no friends. Like I played it once for like 2 months, but it's like you play it and it's like, okay, what do I do now? Let me get a level, and then you like spend like hours trying to get a level, and it's just like, oh my god,
Is Warcraft
this is so
the same as World of
retarded.
Warcraft? I played Warcraft.
No.
Oh, no wonder why.
No,
I was like, I played
Dude,
Warcraft.
No, Warcraft is amazing. That's
Yeah.
in my niche games.
I played
niche.
that. I played
Warcraft?
that.
It's a strategy
Warcraft.
game. It's
StarCraft,
Reign of
Warcraft.
Chaos?
I
You
played
play
those.
those?
Yeah.
Yeah, those are strategy games like StarCraft.
Yeah, Frozen
I need
Throne,
to start
man.
playing
Yeah.
LOL. You play that?
Lol.
Yeah, League of Legends?
Yeah.
Yeah, I keep hearing about it. I've never actually
Yeah,
seen
I'm
it.
gonna actually start
But
playing
I
it.
don't
It's
even-
very repetitive.
But I
It's
don't
like
even
the
know-
same
But it's
thing.
mad popular.
I know, but
So
it's
is
very...
Minecraft. That's repetitive.
Gay. It's just like,
No, Minecraft.
oh no, it's nighttime. I have to go to
Minecraft
bed.
is great. It's
So
it's
stupid.
amazing. No, you build whatever the fuck you want. It's great.
I have Legos in my
I
attic.
was gonna say.
Yeah,
Lego.
but it's a virtual Legos. You don't need to pick up anything. Just
That's lame, bro.
No, that's great. It's
I-
fun. Fun
but-
time.
And Phil watched VGXs. Whatever
Yes.
that is.
Oh, transition.
Mainstream.
Who else watched the VGXs here?
I did.
Just Anthony? What about you two?
I watched it at your
Look,
house.
No,
You
I
did
watched-
watch it at my
Hold on.
house, actually, yeah.
But all I've heard from the VGXs was I went on Reddit the next day and everyone was posting fucking memes like, hey guys, check this out, Cranky Kong, and I had no idea what the hell was going on.
He's
That's
Cranky,
all they said.
Cranky McDuck. That's the only thing I care about. I didn't watch the VGX for. I just waited for after I was streaming. Is that they made Cranky Kong like Scrooge McDuck from DuckTales. He could bounce on his pogo stick.
Oh, like
Because he's
What?
playable in Tropical Freeze.
he's another character.
In
For the
what?
first time ever. He's
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
the fourth player.
Okay,
to play-
hold on, time out. I'm gonna need the full context because that totally went over my head.
He's just the fourth playable character. So you have Donkey Kong, Diddy Kong,
Dixie.
yeah, the
Oh,
chick.
it's a 4-player?
Yeah.
co-op
Yeah.
now?
Same
In-
idea like
in what
Like
game?
Mario,
Yeah.
Wii U or whatever. That's
Wait,
awesome.
in what game?
In the new
Donkey
Donkey Kong Country.
Returns.
Now,
Tropical
is that
Freeze.
Donkey Kong Country like the ones like the old school ones?
Yes,
Like,
there's a
Yeah,
Wii
yeah,
one
kinda.
that came out last year, 3
Oh,
years
okay.
ago.
Oh,
it
so
was
it's-
really
oh.
good. It got like 9.5. But
Okay.
a lot of these reviewers suck at games. Like, this game's so hard. blah, blah, blah.
This game's so hard.
And then they re-released an easy mode on the 3DS version if you needed it. That's how many people suck at games these days. But the game is really good. It's critically acclaimed. Like me and Phil play the occasionally.
We were
and stuff.
playing it,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
I actually
So, wait.
lost my copy, unfortunately.
How do you lose a anyway?
I moved from one house to
Oh,
another,
okay.
that's how.
Okay, that's different. No, but like it's like that like Mario game that they made, right? Where you can like
It's not like 3D World though.
Oh, it's not.
It still does the 2D.
Yeah,
the
new Super Mario Bros.
Yeah.
Oh, NSMBU. Yeah. It's like
NSMBU. Yeah.
Yeah. It's like new Super Mario Bros. You said the new Mario, then that's Super Mario 3D World, which you were trying to
hit him up with an acronym.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on anymore. My brain. Anyway. So yeah, what is that?
Go on your VGX and how they're quote unquote bad for my.
Actually, when you guys were talking about Cranky Kong, I thought you were referring to the co-host on the show because he was so he looked so angry to be there. That's what I thought everyone was talking about.
I don't know who these people are again.
Joel McHale, he's a comedian / actor.
Okay, that's the guy with the hair.
He was also in the movie
beard?
Ted.
Yes.
In the movie Ted, he was
the
quote
boss.
bad guy.
Yeah.
That weirdo guy?
Yeah, that Mila Kunis, the boss.
Yeah, he was the boss.
What?
Yeah, it's him. He looked so
Is
angry.
he the guy with the
to be
beard
there.
and the blonde hair? With the
Kinda,
jacket?
yeah, like not a beard, but like you know.
Did you ever watch The Soup on E?
What the hell is this?
It's like Tosh.0.
It's like Tosh.0 before Tosh.0.
Yeah, exactly.
What is this? Who are you people? The soup? I'm eating soup. Okay.
You've ingested soup.
Oh.
Yeah, but he co-hosted with Jeff Keighley.
Why would they have a guy who doesn't do games?
Exactly. We have no idea. Like I understand why. I understand why Jeff is there because he works in.
He knows what he's talking about. They should have had Jeff Keighley and Adam Sessler have been perfect.
I think so.
Adam Sandler?
Sessler.
Can we just
I would have watched it then.
Can we just back the truck up totally here?
Merch, like what the fuck?
For people who don't know anything, VGX is like
It's the
a
replacement
VGA.
for the video game awards.
okay, and at the video game awards,
They give out awards to best games of the year.
Whoa,
Best
time
sound-
out.
What-
They
what?
do it mainstream-eyed and only give it out to the people who never really play games and focus. Like, oh, Call of Duty and GTA.
okay.
Those are the games that win every year. This is the only time they'll
Stupid.
ever pay attention to games.
Yeah, it's basically like,
It's
here's
fair
the
enough.
best musical
really
soundtrack in a game. Halo ODST. Here's the best action game of the year. Whatever the
Call of
fuck.
Duty or Halo.
so who won? Did they?
I
GTA
don't
5,
know.
of course.
GTA 5
That's
won
what-
Game of the
That's
Year.
all
Oh,
people
no.
care about. If you go on any internet forum, GTA 5 and TLOU.
They even had like the music of GTA 5 live
It was a
performance.
concert. It was horrible.
Dude, did they just hit play on the soundtrack on
No,
the computer?
no.
It was so bad actually. At one point they cut to these like 3-4 black guys and they're reading off like this crumpled piece of paper. It's like, hey guys, thanks for having us at the VGX Awards. What's that word say? Award?
Get the translator.
Yo, shizzle man, is
Get the translator. Oh wait a minute, he's schizophrenic.
That's not sign language.
It was the Loiter Squad guys. I know they're a group, but they have some stupid show on Adult Swim at night, and it was.
Oh,
them.
I hate them. Oh
Yeah.
my god.
Yeah, and they
There's
look
that
like.
stupid Travis guy who's a douchebag on MTV and won awards.
Yeah,
The
I
ugly
think,
guy.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, I hate that guy. He's a prick.
But they,
Apparently it is 6 o'clock, everyone.
6 o'clock. You know where your children are?
so
6 o'clock.
they kept cutting away to them, and they were like outside. They had to be high and drunk or whatever. And they,
Oh my god.
And one guy kept yelling potatoes, and like these guys.
I think they're funny too. That's
Yeah.
the worst part.
They were all dressed like retards, and they think they were spouting out off gold like it was freaking Mickey Rooney, and it was like, what are you guys doing?
That guy Tyler the Creator, that's it.
Oh, that's who.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he won like some MTV award like 2 years ago. The reason why I realized I hate this guy is like, you know how everyone always thanks everybody when they get their
Yeah.
awards and shit? He didn't thank anybody. He just cursed off everybody and just left.
Oh,
And I was like,
Oh, time
thank you.
out. That needs context.
He didn't
what?
even thank his producers or like his family. and
Wait,
shit.
for what?
When
What
he
did
won, he won one of the best new artist award like 3 years ago on MTV or some shit.
Oh,
and
that-
he didn't thank anybody. I was like, what a
What?
prick.
What
Like
an
honestly,
asshole.
from there I knew they were douchebags, but people support their music.
No, but they all went up and they performed, which is whatever they performed is not my taste because I'm an old curmudgeon. But
Yeah, but I mean, but I've heard it was bad universally though. It's not
Wait, hold
like
on,
you
what did-
hate it personally. I've heard from
no,
multiple
like I don't like their music.
No, that's
Oh,
fair. I'm just
shit.
saying you were justified because like
Yeah, I'm
many
sure.
people
Well,
felt like
I'm
this.
sure.
Merkel's
so they're
left in the dark.
musicians.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're-
I thought they were
I
like
think they are.
oh,
no,
okay.
they're unfunny douchebags that
Okay.
think they're magicians.
Yeah, they're
Magicians.
Oh, that's horrible.
Yeah, I thought they were magicians for a second. I was
Dark
like-
magician, go!
Yay!
So they were just yelling like potatoes, right? It was like yelling.
Yeah, those stupid things. And then they cut back to Joel McHale, and he actually said, "Holy crap!" And that was a real like, "Holy crap!" Like, what the hell?
Yeah, I remember that.
Like that was like a real holy crap. Like you could tell that he was just like, "What the hell?"
The
are these guys
VGAs are
doing?"
always fucking retarded. Like, I remember watching one year where, like, I only watched it like 3 times because they showed Halo Reach, the world premiere back then, and honestly, that was probably the greatest premiere, like world premiere or just release of any Halo game ever because it was awesome. But I'm off topic. They had fucking the kids from Jersey Shore on that VGA award. I think it was like 2011 or something,
yeah,
or 2009.
Oh yeah, they had Vinny
And they had
Gardino,
Mike
right?
Tyson, and like he was talking like this, and he was supposed to talk about his fifth. And he screwed up his lines, and they're just always so bad.
But that was the thing. I think that's why they moved away from that, because it used to be just celebrity. And this year was actually good that they focused on games, which that's exactly what it was.
But they did horribly.
But it's like, who the hell did they even invite to these things?
They
Let's
used to-
invite...
They used to invite celebrities, like real people. And this year, it was better that they just did a clean format. It was like, here are the games, here are the games. The fact that it was 3 hours, completely unnecessary. They could have done it in 2.
I was thinking to myself, it's an awards. 3 hours? What the hell?
It's 3 hours online, so there's no commercials.
It was a little more than an award ceremony. They had a bunch of interviews too. They did some world premieres.
I heard Reggie was there, and they had an argument with Reggie.
No, just because Joel McHale kept pestering him. And was like, are you going to say this game is the greatest game ever? Like, he kept bothering him.
He seems so, like,
awkward.
Shitty. Like
Joel
Reggie
was
looked
awkward.
so angry. Reggie, you talking about the Nintendo guy?
Yeah.
Okay.
Reggie
How do you
Fils
not know
MA.
Reggie Phil names?
Because
I always thought it was Ames too.
I don't remember I wasn't sure if who you were referring to, but yeah, Joel just
only
looked like
black guy
pissed off
there.
to be there. You know, he was
Oh,
like, "Yeah,
Reggie's
I'm
black?
doing it here."
Oh.
Like Hawaiian, I think.
Oh, okay.
He's dark.
Yeah.
Well, he's brown.
He's
I mean, everyone else is Japanese next to him, so he kind of
Oh, well,
stands out a
he's-
lot.
He's like the 6 foot dark
Yeah.
guy.
Yeah, he's not one guy that's there.
No, but they did a good job with that, which I really liked, because it was more of like a straight up interview show, which was cool. Like, that's what I want to know. Like, they showed a lot of indie games, like No Man's Sky. It looked pretty awesome. And
That actually did look really cool.
so they had the developer there, and he was talking about the game and the process going behind it. Perfect. They just had Joel McHale, who really didn't know about games, so he was asking, obviously, pre-written questions, and it was just like...
I'll give it to him though. Like in the beginning, he was kind of like, "I hate being here. This totally sucks." But like
as it went on,
yeah, he was kind of like, I'm kind of being a dick. Let me try to ask like real questions.
And I like the fact that he gave
horrible.
like smart ass answers, and like you could tell he was being a smart ass because he just wanted to be a smart ass. It made me laugh.
I think that's how his
that's
comedy
a
is
shtick.
anyway.
Yeah,
shtick.
But overall, I thought the VGXs didn't have anything was like mind blowing. They
They should
revealed.
just redo it, rescrap it again.
I think they're going to for next year because the internet completely hated it, and they showed.
Wow, that's bad if the internet hated it. Jesus.
Well, the internet doesn't like anything anymore.
No, the internet likes everything horrible, trust me.
But I think next year, like, they're going to take the feedback, and if there is one next year, because depending on
The
feedback.
VGZs.
Yeah.
VGY2K.
Shit.
So next year I think if they're gonna do one, they'll do it better. They'll have 2 hosts that know video games and can actually interview
I doubt
developers.
that,
They
though.
can keep Jeff
I really
Keighley.
doubt that.
I think they're going to have to because I think
He saved it, I guess.
I think the VJs are a game trailers production anyway,
okay.
so he's always gonna be there. But like they couldn't have gotten. Maybe Olivia Munn, who has done somebody. Granted, she does more
They should
acting.
just got Troy Baker because he's amazing.
Oh, yeah.
And he does
Who the
everything.
Who the hell's Troy
Didn't he
Baker?
do the-
Are
He's a
you serious
voiceover.
right
He's a
now?
voiceover guy.
He did the new Joker in Origins, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
You were telling me about that.
I knew
He had
that
fucking
shit.
Goosebumps at Comic.
Oh my god.
I listened to it again on YouTube. It's pretty crazy.
Especially when you don't expect anything at all.
Well, I had already played the game at that point.
I know, I didn't expect anything at all. I was like, why the hell is Kanji from Persona 4 and Marina talking up there? You know? You guys don't play Persona 4.
No,
Of course.
we don't.
But there's more important news how Phil got a Wii U.
Yes,
Oh,
I picked it.
Phil.
I didn't pick it up. I ordered one,
Oh,
but
nice.
it's more of like a thing for Christmas.
Oh,
So
how's the
it's a
controller
Christmas
feel?
gift to yourself.
The tablet actually feels really nice. It looks awkward because it's so wide, but it actually feels really
Yeah,
good.
I held one at GameStop. It's pretty good in your hands.
Yeah, I mean, I played 3D World. I played crappy. I was gonna say crappy Wind Waker. It's the Wind Waker HD is not as good as Wind Waker on the GameCube, in my opinion. Yes.
Yeah, then apparently it's better. Like they got rid of the fetch quest at the end.
Did they do
No,
that crazy
The
ass?
fetch quest still is there. Just you can go
It's
faster and
faster.
stuff.
Did-
But
Did they do that crazy ass thing that they did with Twilight Princess, where they just reversed the entire world
no,
from
no.
GameCube to the Wii, or
It's-
vice versa?
Don't worry, that was
whatever?
because those games were the games made on the GameCube one. They're like, oh, we need to make Link a righty because it's a Wii mode, so let's just mirror it. Oh yeah, I'm too lazy to do anything else. That's a good idea. Print.
Let's reverse the entire game.
they ever-
That is exactly what they did. They made a reflection of like
Yeah,
every
Twilight
dungeon's like
Princess,
reversed.
The The Wii one, yeah. If you
Really?
the GameCube, you know, Link's a lefty, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and did you not notice in Twilight Princess you play on the Wii, he's a righty? So they just mirrored the entire game.
Oh, why?
That's why actually when I first learned, because the GameCube one came out later, so I played, of course, the Wii one for a time being, and I was like, when I went to the GameCube when I played it first, I was like, what's going on? Like, where am I? Like, they're like the mayor's house is on the left instead of the right, and I'm like...
But it's the same game, they just reversed it for the two
they
consoles?
mirrored it just so Link could have a right-hand sword.
That's stupid.
Well, you're going to be swinging around with a right-hand sword. How awkward would it be you see him on stage like this?
Oh, you know what?
What about for the lefties?
You could just say you're a lefty.
I don't know about that.
Did they ever... You know about Nintendo?
Nintendo.
Did they ever explain why he's a lefty? Why he holds his...
Because Shigeru Miyamoto's a lefty, I think.
Wait, hold on.
Is that
Who's a
Yeah,
lefty?
that's what
Link.
I've heard that.
Link is a lefty?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's how it's
Holy
supposed to be.
shit, I had no idea.
Normal people have their shield on their left hand, the left arm, and then hold their...
Oh my god, I had no
You
idea.
can easily tell when you play either Ocarina of Time when he walks around like this, or if you play one of the 2D's old Zeldas and he swings his sword like this.
Oh my god.
Is he a lefty in Brawl or the Smash? I haven't noticed.
He's a lefty in every game.
And no, some games he's already though.
Well, yeah, only crappy ass Skyward Sword.
I was gonna say
And
Skyward.
mirrored Twilight Princess, but Twilight Princess was made for the GameCube, so I don't count him as a righty there. But
in the Smash Bros, do you know if he's lefty? Because I haven't noticed.
Look, when he's facing this way, this is not his sword here, and he does a taunt where the sword comes here. This is your left hand that puts it back.
That's insane.
Okay, I'll
My
give it
mind
to
is
you.
fucking blown.
I we'll have to play it later.
Well, you know, we'll play some Project M later.
Okay.
Oh, what's Project
Spoilers for
M?
next podcast.
Oh, we talk about it now.
No. Oh,
Yeah, I'll talk about it.
what's
You
Project
guys thought about it. It's like, yeah,
We had Troy is the only one who's played it. We haven't played it yet. I watched a video of a little bit of it online, and it looks really awesome. It's kind of Brawl in its like vanilla form. It's kind of broken, like the.
It's merely 1.5, I'd say. No, look.
No, I'm talking about vanilla Brawl, like untouched.
Oh.
Like that game it's kind of broken, and like the physics are okay, but like, you know, obviously Meta Knight is like the cheapest character in that game, and like there's certain things you can do in that game, or certain like the way the game works, like the tripping and all that kind of stupid shit. They try to remove that and make the game a little more competitive in Project M. And like Trina said, it's kind of like Melee 1.5. It's like
Yeah, it's not
Melee
easy to recover.
influenced.
Nobody can fly.
Right, you can't. Can you? I'm guessing you can't air dodge out of like when you
No,
fall.
you merely only one air dodge. That's
Oh,
it.
really?
Yeah, you only
Do
get
you
one.
still like
You
have
can
the
wave
angular
dash and L
movement?
cancel. Yeah, you can angle
Okay.
movement as well.
Now I have a question. I've heard of Project M for I think like a year or whatever.
Yeah, it's been out. This is the 3.0.
third-
Okay, so I was gonna
edition.
ask, is this the final version or no?
No.
Most likely, but they're always build. It's one of those projects that they're always going to constantly build. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah,
like,
they-
okay, 3.11a will be out.
Now, do you think they're gonna keep continuing it up until the next?
It'll probably just be fixes. They're not going to add anything like this one. They added Roy in this one. They had
Mewtwo
like,
they brought back.
yeah,
Well,
they
Well,
brought
hold
back
on.
Mewtwo.
Now-
You could change.
Okay, when you guys all say that, oh yeah, there's Mewtwo and this guy and the elf guy from Paper Mario, you mean like there's like a whole selectable
Yeah, there's
character
more
that you
characters
can
and
curse
everything.
over
Yeah,
and
they
click?
created characters.
Yeah,
That is intense. So
like,
they made
there's Dr. Mario.
Dr. Mario.
Yeah, and people, he's in your costume area, but he's actually not. He plays like Dr. Mario. He throws pills. He has the electric
right, oh my God.
attacks.
So you're telling me they actually
they added
totally
characters in, yeah.
like
Yeah.
put like their
Built-
movesets and
yeah, they built
everything.
characters.
Yeah, and they built
What?
and Sonic has
Jesus
new moves.
Christ.
Some characters have new moves that like were not there before.
That's
Kirby has his
amazing.
fire dash. in his
right,
back.
and you can actually
Jesus
Christ. With the up B, you can actually move
move in
music
the air. I do that all the
horizontal.
time. Yeah, you can actually angle your up B attack and make it go side parallel now on the
I saw that in the
X-axis.
video.
Oh my god, it's
And what's cool with Samus is when you use the side taunt, where she like does that twisty thing.
Yeah, you
with
can
her
go ice
arm.
beams.
Yeah, you can change the beam. So that's pretty cool as well.
yeah. I'm gonna say, all right, Ganondorf is really good in that game. From what I've used,
Gandalf.
Ganondorf.
Gandalf.
Gandalf the Great White. I mean, he
Yeah.
told me I
Yo,
couldn't, he told me I couldn't pass
Dude,
when I was
they-
trying to select him, but.
But I just paid the DLC fee and I could unlock him.
And then he's like, oh, okay. But I didn't get the achievement for actually passing,
Yo,
but I
like,
just paid for the
dude,
part after.
yeah, exactly.
Yo, how sick would that be if you can buy new characters for Super Smash Bros. Brawls? If
No,
they
that would be
ca- if-
awful
Yo,
because then they would
what?
then they would
Because then
milk
they
it
would-
and only give you like 20
No.
characters and you'd buy the rest.
No, but alright, no. What if they just kept adding it one by one? There's like niche character, niche.
That's kind of what they did actually with Mortal Kombat. When Mortal Kombat came out for PS3, they had all the normal characters. They also had Kratos in that one. But as the life cycle of the game continued from God of War, they added in newer characters. They actually added Freddy Krueger. they added Rain from the previous Mortal Kombat, Blind Kenshi, who's always fun to play with, and another character.
But some of these characters
name I don't
already
know.
existed, and they just re-put them back.
Yeah, but it's the same thing. Like they gave you the full game of like 25 whatever characters.
Okay, that's fine then. Yeah,
it is,
yeah.
and then they just add like these are 4 DLC characters that you can play with.
Well, let's not forget that Smash 4, which now has a target date for spring.
Oh, apparently not. It was misquoted.
Now I told everyone it's like either they're gonna leave it for spring and then delay it for November.
I think fall. Yeah,
they're gonna delay it for that time, or they're gonna delay Mario Kart. But Mario Kart always comes down to spring. The reason why I remember is because I got Mario Kart Wii back in right when Iron Man 1 came out after our SATs, and I was like, this is the best this was the best day ever because I cheated my ass on my SATs, got like a 1980 when I came back, freaking got Iron Man and then got Mario Kart Wii. Like, you can't beat that May 4th.
I can see next year being Mario Kart in spring and then Super Smash.
Yeah, they've always done that. And what do you call this? Don't forget there's like a few other games like
They're still making new Mario Karts?
Yeah.
Dude,
Jesus
Mario Kart
Christ.
7's on my 3DS is awesome. Like, all the Mario Karts get better as each year.
For real?
Yeah.
Speaking
Well,
of...
hold on. You're talking to a guy that's played the last Mario Kart with a cartridge on N64.
That's the worst one. No,
Is it really?
Yeah, that's one of the worst
Speaking
ones.
of Nintendo, can we... you like Nintendo, so
I like Nintendo. What's wrong with Nintendo?
Can we just admit defeat on the Wii U?
No.
No, man. None of the good games are out. No.
It's horrible. I agree, Anthony. It's god awful. Being a PC gamer.
Like...
I'm biased.
I've never owned an actual home console from Nintendo. Besides N64, that was the last one.
Yeah, but everyone owned it.
Yeah, that's true. I
You
don't
didn't want
think
any Game Boy or GBA or
Home
3DS?
consoles.
Oh,
Home
home
consoles.
console.
Wait, you're telling me Game Boy is a freaking Nintendo product?
Yes.
Oh my
You didn't know
goodness,
that?
I am totally out of the loop.
Did you know the D-pad Nintendo? No, but we were one of them.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
we talked about that like the last 2 podcasts.
in comparing to the Wii U to like current gen now, like PS4 and Xbox One, I think Nintendo is just going to be a strictly in-house system now. They're only going to do first-party games and that's it.
That's what the GameCube is.
Well, and Wii U is going to be the exact same spot, and I think that they're going to lose a lot of money on it.
I don't know.
I
You know what?
can't
I was going to say, I was talking to someone, I think they need to learn this lesson of blowing ass. Only because if you talk to people, they're like, I don't want to use a tablet controller. You don't have to, but people don't know that because they're like,
Nintendo's terrible at marketing their products.
oh my god, awful. Like people,
Like-
parents don't know what a Wii U is. I'll just buy the tablet controller. You can't do that.
But
I'll buy a Wii U game for my Wii. You can't do that.
It's a separate console. I mean.
But that's Nintendo's downfall, that they never really needed to market their products, so they never learned how to market their products. So, because it used to be like, oh, Game Boy, it plays
It's
Game
because
Boy
their
games.
fans do their own research.
Exactly.
Because their fans are gamers, but they're trying to appeal to this non-gamer ones. They don't know jack shit.
This is my thinking. Nintendo came out in a time where they had no competition, so they didn't need to market.
Well, they had
Because
Atari, but Atari was the
there wasn't
norm,
even
though.
there wasn't even competition.
I don't know.
Atari.
Dude, that was the norm. That's what people had. So they're like, "Whoa, Nintendo."
But if you think about like Nintendo and Super Nintendo, like those came out.
Super Nintendo.
Granted, Super Nintendo had Sega Genesis to compete with, but they
Sega does, but Nintendo don't.
No, but they didn't really need a market because there was no really competition. You only had A or B, so those were your only choices. So back in the day, you only had A or B choice. Now you're having so many different choices between like PlayStation 3, PlayStation 4, Xbox 360, Xbox One. Now you're adding other things, and I feel like Nintendo just never learned how to market themselves because it was just so obvious.
I would counter with that. If you're gonna say now, is sales kind of a little bit of a basis of your argument, one of the structures? Because if you look at sales, yes, the GameCube didn't sell well unless it was the first party home brands Nintendo fans. But neither did the Xbox, the original fat Xbox One.
The original, the classic Xbox.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
say
yeah.
Xbox One.
Xbox
One.
3 1-A. But that sold like ass. You know why the Xbox 360 sold well? Because the PS3 sold for $600 and nobody bought it. So everyone's like, oh, Xbox 360 cheaper. I'm going to buy it.
Yeah.
There is no reason why people switched over like, oh man, the original Xbox was amazing. I need the 360. Nobody said that.
Said
just
nobody.
to tag that real quick, I think now you're having the opposite effect. Now everyone's going PS4 instead
Yeah,
of
because it's cheaper.
Xbox because it's cheaper. But I think that it's still
These
too
people,
early.
those-
It's still early,
The people who control the market play 4 games a year.
right?
Okay?
So
and that's what.
And they're all Call of Duty.
And yeah, they're all. If you just watch your VGAs and VGXs, they're all Call of Duty and Grand Theft Auto, so you don't have to worry too
But-
much.
just to go back on the Wii U, I watched TV the other night, and when I think of Nintendo, they've gotten to a point where I think of kids, and it's like, all right, sure enough, in their commercials, they have kids asking their parents for a Wii U for Christmas. And it's like, Nintendo...
I love the commercials. They have Wayne Brady commercials. You've seen them? They're funny as hell. Wayne Brady's sponsoring the Wii U. I was literally laughing. We're going to watch it right after this is done. We're watching Wayne Brady promote a Wii U. And people think Wayne Brady, they think Wayne Brady bitch. And he went chlorophyll Dave Chappelle.
Yeah.
Oh, I know Wayne Brady.
But that's the thing with Nintendo now. Like, they know their market. Like, I think they're giving up on third-party games, especially like the big titles, because they know they can't get them. And it's a double-edged sword because nobody's going to make games for a system that nobody has, and they know that, and they're just gonna go strictly Nintendo first-party games and cheaper.
They just need to figure out how to tell people you don't need a tablet controller. This is a new system. The Pro Controller is actually very nice, and you can play your third-party games in HD. But people don't know that. They're like, I don't want to play Assassin's Creed with a tablet controller.
Yeah, I can see
I studied marketing in school, and just watching what they do or what they're doing.
Or lack of doing.
Right, or lack of doing. It's like, first of all, they named their next console Wii U, and it's like...
The Wii U is already associated with a casual,
It's confusing because it's got the same name. That it's like, granted, Xbox 360 and Xbox One, but you're aiming at a different market.
They should
like
have called it Wii 2. Or at least
something like that.
Yeah, Wii 2 would have made, or 2U if they wanted to get the U so bad.
Yeah. It's a lot. It's a lot of
you and me.
I have to say, Sony's doing a great job of branding because they're going in sequential order: PlayStation 2, PlayStation 3, PlayStation 4.
Oh, I know what the next one's gonna be.
PlayStation 5,
7. Wait, no.
The only ones that weren't like that were PSP because PSP was such a failure. Like PSP Go, that's even worse. Okay, just scrap it and make NGP.
But I think Nintendo is in a bad spot right now, and if
but the 3DS is selling too well.
But that's
they're never gonna lose money. You know how much money they have?
Of course, but if they didn't have their handheld division, that company would have been under like 20 years ago. They would have been completely done. But I think that's the only thing that's keeping them afloat right now is because they have such strong handheld division and they don't really need to do anything. Like, it just prints money for them.
Now, I was in my opinion. Look, the Wii U's going to sell. I've been talking to Phil. It's going to be selling for Smash. It's going to. Because we know like 5 people are just going to buy just... But I mean, it's not going to be... What?
And I'm one of them.
Yeah. I mean, Phil's already one of them. But, I mean, it doesn't mean he's not going to get any other games with it. But that's also not going to change, like, numbers. It's only going to give him, let's say, like, 2 million, right? Max, maybe, or minimum. But you look at it, like, in a sense...
Just because of one game, you think it's going to sell 2 million consoles?
Dude, I was at work, okay? I was working at the lifeguard. The person at my desk, because he saw, like, I was checking, like, some games on my phone. He's like, yo, every party I go to, somebody brings out Smash Brothers, the party's on. Like, this guy's, like, 29. And everyone knows and cares about Smash Brothers. You can run into anyone.
No, I understand that, but they just released their sales figures up until this point, and it's like 4-point-something million.
But honestly,
4.4, I think.
Life to date, they forecasted 9 million by the end of March or something.
No, by the end of this year, 2014. They need to sell like 5 million more by the...
I don't think that's gonna happen.
Dude, with Mario Kart 8 and with Smash Brothers, I see at least 3 million going.
You know why I don't think that's gonna happen? Because all the people who are gonna buy Mario Kart or whatever already have a system. They're not gonna buy another system.
People are gonna do that for Smash Bros. And there's this game X. You guys aren't really into the RPG market, JRPG market, but
Japanese RPG.
But
oh God,
you guys heard of Xenoblade Chronicles from Project Rainfall? Alright, whatever. That's a big one that a lot of people... But if you go on these stupid sites, like... there's a lot of douchebags in every comment, but if every comment tell me now is always the top rated one, like, oh, Zelda U or some shit, people actually, like, honestly, and then like, everyone on Earth will upvote it, alright? And I'm like, I hate all these pricks just thinking, oh, I only need a week so I can get these 3 first-party Nintendo games. And that goes to the main point.
That's me. Like,
But it's going to increase sales numbers for the overall figure, but I like your point. I completely agree that they don't know how to sell for these third-party things, and it's going to hurt them. They're going to have these GameCube-esque numbers.
I feel that unless they do something drastically different for their next console, which I hope they're working on now and releasing next year, otherwise I think they're done.
I was going to ask you, do you think they should release a console in the middle of this next-gen console? But then listen to me, because I was thinking about this, because I know, I also do marketing, I do economics and stuff. You would lose money researching and developing a new system in the middle of the next-gen consoles to catch up, okay?
That's
and then to research again, build a new product that has to match up with their next-gen stuff. Okay, and it's not even guaranteed that you're gonna sell well with the second gen console.
But what the Phil said, that's exactly what it is.
That's what the Wii U is.
It's like a stepping stone.
It's it's them trying to catch up with the 360 and the PS3, not with the Xbox One and PS4.
Wii U is stronger than 360.
Is it?
Yeah. It's got as much gigabytes RAM as your stupid Xbox
But the problem
One.
is, the problem is it came out last year, right, or whatever, and then
No, it has the same DDR3 as the Xbox One.
Okay.
But just the timing of it, and it's like, oh, cool, here's our next gen, and it's comparable to this gen. It's like, no, that's horrible considering that PS4 and Xbox One are pretty much supercomputers that can multimedia, and
you
Nintendo.
can do that with your Wii U. You can even hook it up to your TV.
Yeah,
Before Xbox One, I can control my TV with my Wii U.
Well, yeah, but everybody...
How come Nintendo didn't put that out?
They did Nintendo TV. TVI.
Again,
Yeah.
horrible marketing.
I had no idea. You can literally just hook it up with your files, and you have files on your freaking tablet controller.
Are you telling me right now I could hook up my Wii to my TV and watch porn on it?
Yes.
Well, then why are we doing this podcast right now? Get the fuck out of here!
But Ant can do that too. Pornhub supports PS4.
Shit,
They
right.
have an app.
And not Xbox One though.
Damn it.
I'm taking that down.
But I feel that the Wii U is in a horrible spot, and if they don't come out with anything like soon, and I think it has to be next year. Like they have to, their research.
Wii U 2 and like some
Or
How long
whatever.
has the Wii U been out? It's been out almost
a
a year?
year.
A
No,
year.
1 full year.
1 full year
But
now?
they
have to work on the next gen console. They have to.
There's now next gen matching PS4 or next gen matching quote PS5 project name.
well,
That's a good question.
whatever they can afford, because
Yeah,
right now the Wii
they're
U,
the only company that has overpositive. Both Sony and Microsoft have proposed that law.
Yeah, but like you're talking about Wii U, right? Like people buy the games for like the Nintendo stuff, right?
everyone
like Zelda,
always
Brawl,
does. But
Mario
everyone
games.
always buys
Yeah,
both.
but think they don't need something that like the DDR5 and PS4. Like
They
they're
need
not.
DDR7.
Yeah, but they're not like projecting like the Assassin's Creed beautiful crap everywhere. It's like Zelda.
Well,
Brawl.
but according to
they
what-
they need something good, but they don't need to like blow the friggin' roof
Yes, they
off.
do. That's what these people
Yeah,
want.
but
They
that-
want it
absolutely.
third party.
but then again, if you're buying it for a kid's not gonna know the
Yeah.
difference.
He doesn't even want it. Kids
You know-
play Call of Duty these days.
You can market it to both. You should market it to both because that's how you're going to make more money. You should
Yeah.
market it to the little kids with the Mario and the Super Smash Bros. And the Mario Kart and all
The
that.
thing is, though, why is it that market to them when it's actually really for us? Because we're really the ones who want it.
it's
Yeah,
it's
but-
for both. But
Because
you,
us four in the room can walk out and go to GameStop and be like, here, man,
Yeah.
here's $300.
Here's cash.
And
that's essentially what me and Merkel did today.
like we're different because we can actually go out and spend our own money. Like you're talking about the parents and stuff. Like
But the parents liked it for this. That's what they did with the Wii, though. We don't need them to attack both. That's why the Wii is the second most sold system behind the PS. Because it attacked old man Johnny, his grandma, and the little kids with Wii Fit and Mario. You know, they need to get back these third-party douchebags who watch the VGX.
See, that's the thing. I think they lost it by now.
I
Dude,
think they can
no,
get it
you're
back.
talking about like the Call of Duty mainstream person.
That's what it
Dude,
is.
there's no way they're getting those back.
Yes, they
no
can.
way.
I think they lost it. Like
Well,
for
how
the
did-
longest time, Call of Duty wasn't on Nintendo.
Well, how are they supposed to get them back?
Literally, like what we were talking about with their next gen system. Now they need to literally go back to. Everyone talks about how they love the GameCube, yet it's sold horrible. Obviously, again, I literally try to go to every game site and form my seats. Like, oh, GameCube. I'm like, oh, you guys love the GameCube. Yet again, it didn't sell well. Like I hate those douchebags. Like Futurama. Remember how it gets canceled? Oh, I love Futurama. Haven't seen it forever. Oh.
No. I love the old Futurama. Okay,
That's fair, but
That's-
I hate when people say they love Futurama. Why is it getting canceled? Well, because you didn't
you
watch
didn't watch
that
it.
yet.
The new
No,
ones that
those are basically people who run basically our market. All right, it's those assholes. What they need to do is make the system. Now let's just say GDDR7. All right,
Yo,
if they had DDR3.
No, let me throw a
The Wii U?
hypothetical at you. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, no, we're talking
Hold
about
on.
Nintendo 2.
Like
Okay.
yeah, the next.
Let's set a hypothetically. All right, they blow the roof off and make this amazing system, right? Like people who play Call of
How many
Duty and
people
all
are
that
injured on
stuff.
that blow up though? Like 15,
No, not many. Just enough for it to sell well.
Okay.
and then like you think the people playing Call of Duty are gonna like buy a Wii? They're not gonna buy a
No,
Wii.
see,
They're not gonna do this stuff.
it's not going to be like, oh, we need a new system. We're just going to go get that. Now, you didn't listen, Merc.
I'm listening.
Slap Merc. Okay. Now, so they make this thing comparable to the next generation. Say it matches PS5 specs, all right?
Right.
Now, GameCube's always been considered a good controller or whatever. Now, they make something that matches an even better controller than the PS4, which is pretty hard. That's the best controller out there.
Okay.
But now you have this newer system which is completely on par with PlayStation, and it's controller focused, not tablet gimmick motion control
It's like
shit.
actual control.
Now it's like, oh shit, here's a console and games, okay? Now we're already on even playing field. Yes, they have the people right now. Now you could show it's like, oh, you want to, I don't know, play. Let's go with some random game that's not Call of Duty. Madden. All right.
Okay.
Let's go. It's like, oh, you want to play
Sport.
Madden?
Okay.
Cool. This next system, obviously, you can play Madden with your controller. It has online activities, which it already does. It has its own Miiverse thing, which I actually find really cool. It's a community type online program where you could just be like, all right, let me go on let's go on Mario the forum. You can actually post it and send people spoilers and send them notes if they actually check out your shit. It's like you get in-game shit by reading people's stuff. It's pretty badass.
I don't think that would work at all.
But now look, what they do from there is they have to find some way now to reconnect, like showing people playing Madden with a normal base controller, not with any stupid gimmicks and all that other shit. Focusing, they don't need to show Mario, they don't need to show Smash Bros. Because they're going to sell automatically. They need to show all these games that they don't have on their system, which they technically do, but don't.
I think you hit the nail on the head. The gimmick part. The fact that, like, the Wii, it was a gimmick. The Wii U, it's another
It's
gimmick.
not a gimmick, because it's really nice, but the thing is, people think you have to use it, and then thus in turn it becomes a gimmick.
I think it's a gimmick. It's just, like, the Wii, I didn't get one because it's, like, really... Like, what the... I'm going to have to say...
But Microsoft and Sony tried to copy it. They have the PS1, they have Kinect.
And guess what?
Those are awful, but then they still try to build it. There's a new PS Move controller apparently coming out.
I don't think it's coming out.
But the only way we can tell right now is once Phil plays his Wii U and his tablet. That's literally the only way we can tell.
What you were saying before about the controller, I was going to talk about that, but you got there before me, you asshole. I think you're absolutely right. Like, the next generation Nintendo console, they can do both. They can have the tablet, and they can have like something like the PlayStation 4 controller or the Xbox controller.
Well, you know, with their own way, not the same stick size. Like, similar to GameCube. I was going to say, though,
the GameCube
best thing is they have to keep the backwards compatibility. That's one of their playing cards.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, I don't know why they would do
I'm
that.
kind of enraged by the fact that you can't do it with Xbox One or PS4.
Yeah,
it's ridiculous.
But back to the controller thing you're going.
That's about it. Like,
you agreed. Like, they need to go back and show base regular controller.
Yes, they need a controller similar to what they had with the GameCube. I was going to say N64, but not like the N64.
Well, why not? I have 3 hands, though. It's going to be the future.
I got one coming through my chest.
Oh, man.
But again, it comes down to marketing. Like, if they were smart about it...
They don't need to show Mario
for
all
Wii
that.
U, if they were smart, they would have already created a wireless controller.
Well, they do have the Pro controller.
The Wii U Pro controller.
It's kind of like the Xbox controller, but I think both analogs are on top.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, it's similar. It's actually been out for this since the entire time.
Okay,
and you get it with your Zombie U, which is a gun zombie game.
I know what you're talking about. It looks like a cheap Mad Catz wireless knockoff Xbox controller.
You could say that. I think you could probably
nailed
play.
it.
You did say it. You could probably play.
No, but the D-pad is way better quality
because it's the Nintendo. Yes, that.
The actual D-pad. That's the key.
Hey,
I think
the PS4 D-pad is pretty awesome.
Yes, the PS4 D-pad has always been really good.
Yeah, the content.
But what was I gonna say?
For fighting games, that D-pad's perfect, especially the way the Wii U Pro controller is, because like you have the buttons and the D-pads right there on the bottom.
Okay, maybe.
But
actually, yeah, that's a good point. Now that I think about it.
Yeah,
but
if you don't buy a stick for like $150 like me or whatever, you can be like, oh, okay, I actually have the D-pad and the buttons on the same playing field. You know, I don't have to use the sticks up here.
I think what you could do with like third-party games, like you have this Pro controller. It's kind of the same thing as what we have now. Maybe not like the PS4 and Xbox One, but like 360 and the PS3. It's similar to that. You could play the third-party games, or they even have freaking Call of Duty on the Wii. Like, you buy the Pro controller, you're basically doing the same thing.
You can do that with any game. There's Zombie U. You could literally play any game with a Wii U Pro controller, but people think you need to use the tablet.
It just comes down to marketing because they're not very good at it. And I really think that they just never understood how to market their own product. It's like they just assume
the only thing they ever marketed was the DS because that was different from Game Boy to DS.
Right.
Okay, here's what you marketing major and economics major have to do. Go work for Nintendo and get the next console set up so that it'll market right, so that it'll play right, so that the controller will be good, and then I'm going to go buy that new Nintendo Wii U ZQR Wii U. QWERTY.
But I think before we see a new Nintendo home console, we'll see a new Nintendo handheld console. And
absolutely.
I don't know. The 3DS is going super strong. They might just leave it.
I think in a year or two they'll come out with something new.
Whoa, that's mad soon. The DS was out for like 7 years.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is a tease for next week. We shall continue.
Oh, yes, but they didn't hear the most important cut.
Yeah, I guess we'll talk about the 3DS and
we'll talk about the new
prospects.
And what we're talking about, we'll have Project M set up.
Project M,
So
yeah.
Project M.
And we'll play it before.
Next
Me and Philip playing it later today.
Yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah.
next week we could focus on a handheld edition of the Ammp Podcast.
Vita versus 3DS?
Yes.
Could do something like that. Anyway, guys, thanks for listening to the third edition of the Ammp Podcast.
edition.
Third edition, third recording of the third
Nailed
voice
it.
podcast, whatever it's called. Anyway, yeah, thanks for listening, guys. This is Phil here. I got Mike over here.
TLMB.
I got Merc over here.
Yeah.
I got Anthony over here, and I'm Phil. Again, thanks for listening, guys, and we'll catch you next time.
Peace out.
Whoop, whoop, whoop.